from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Clemson Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Demon Deacons will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So Clemson's offense will go on the attack first. They'll leave it with him. Gets it past the marker. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
It was a really nice play there. The thing I like about this guy, too, his versatility. He's not just good running the ball, but he can catch and he can block. And you think about all the greats they've had at the position in recent years. Versatility at the running back position, being an every down back. And that's exactly what this guy embodies.
Able to run it out to the 28 on the last one. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Let's see exactly where they mark this, but it looks as if they're going to be a few inches short of the first down. Not gonna get there as this defense makes a stand. The Demon Deacons offense will try to get something going with their first possession. A matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Wants to throw. It's Westbrook. Gets it out quickly. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the left. Looks as if Clemson will have the 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Now he's looking to throw it. Got the quick pass. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it 1 more yard to get it in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. On the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. RPO complete to open the drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Jones. Breaks into the open. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Benedict. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete on the right side. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Under fire. Right on the money. He's not going to get there. Had to get it to the 35-yard line to pick up the first down. Now they have a decision to make on 4th. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down. They'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
The Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Westbrook. Gets it to the back. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He may keep that punt rush honest after completing a pass earlier. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Caught near the sticks. It's Benedict. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just keep slinging it. Here's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Waddle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
Unloads to the wideout. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. Already find a hole in that secondary. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Demon Deacons have taken it inside the 20. Running back searching for a hole. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
One guy up front loses his focus, and it leads to that sack. And it's unfortunate because they had all 11 guys on the same page. These last 2 drives, obviously scoring a touchdown, the last timeout, and really doing an...
Fires toward the end zone. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That brings him to within 1.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. It's a thing at Clemson to run downhill, literally, usually when they enter the stadium. But sometimes it feels like this running game's doing that.
They run down the hill, and a lot of times now they don't stop, Reese, because they keep the tempo and they keep their foot on the gas, and that's what Clemson's kind of built this offense on is tempo, trying to wear you out, and they slip in the run game and the good passing game and the running QB and so many things to look at.
They'll try the run. Past the 40. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And that's what I love about the QB run game in this offense is it just keeps these defenses off balance. We're going to see a lot of running backs doing their work between the tackles in this game as well. But
turning it on! He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Westbrook. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I think we got a little bit sloppy on that route. You need more separation if you're going to give your quarterback a better target trying to complete that in throw.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the back. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Intercepted to stop the threat. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. After that penalty, now they're set up inside the red zone on 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Touchdown, Tiger! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Down to 2 minutes to play, and we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Bounced right back to them. The Demon Deacons will hunt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. It's complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Westbrook. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. He'll be right out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And here comes the offense on second down. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
Grabbed over the middle. It's sharp. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Running to Green. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this one splits the uprights. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley.
Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage.
Woo, deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
They'll run play action. That's reeled in. It's Waddle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward movement. Stopped for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Handoff to the lone back. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Westbrook. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Rice. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. And the Tigers have their offense in high gear. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. And nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. They're now up by a touchdown at 20-13. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The run from the shotgun. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on MK if they can stop him on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Made that play. Was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41. Dropping back, it's Westbrook. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Got his man quickly. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Clemson will come to the line with the 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. Climbing up the tack, one more onto that lead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete.
Offense couldn't get anything going in rhythm there. They're just trying to get themselves some space. Couldn't come up with a completion on 3rd down. Looks like they're going to be punting.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll field it close to the 50. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Quarterback moving. On the move, he fires. Working on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They go to the ground. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Illegal offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A 1st down for the offense. Power football with the run. Jumped on top of the pile. He wants to change this route. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Try to get it to the edge. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go in. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Demon Deacons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Fires deep on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Makes the catch, but it's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Looking downfield, it's Westbrook. Gonna take a shot. He caught it. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. Snaps it in the shotgun. Swings it out to the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. He hurls one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tigers! This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got room to work. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the fourth quarter, try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Touch pass on the run. Got a little space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Handoff from the gun. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Clemson! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And his throw is incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Demon Deacons look to keep this drive humming. the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to the ground game on the left. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll send the tight end in motion. Gives it on the option. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Benedict. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
2nd down coming up.
Makes the catch. It's Benedict. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. The pitch. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air. It's Denson. Buys a little time with his feet. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's